What's going on, guys? I'm with the Moose, and today I'm back on my Braves franchise. Today we're playing off, or getting into a series with the Oakland Athletics. They have Sean Manaea on the hill in game number 1. We have Mike Fultonowicz on the mound for us, and should be an interesting series. Obviously, interleague games in Oakland, definitely a West Coast swing for us that hopefully we can take a couple games off of them. The A's have actually been playing fairly well, at least better than I would have expected. I think they were a little bit over 500, about 42 and 38 or somewhere in that range when this series started. But right away here in the second inning, they are going to get a double down the left field line. Moustakas just could not get that one diving and trying to stop the ball from getting down the line, but it does. But Fulte on here, he actually walks the next man, Yonder Alonso, so they have guys on first and second, Alonso on first, Trevor Plouffe on second base, and trying to work out of this jam and at least, only give up like one run at most. They do get a little bloop hit here after a productive out to get a guy over to third with 2 down. If that was a little bit farther or hung up a little longer, we probably would have been able to catch it with Ender Enciarte. Instead, it's going to drop in and they get 1 run, but that's all they get, so thankfully hold them to just 1. Now, here in the next inning, top of the third, we get a double here to start it off with Nick Markakis using that speed, what speed he has left. Obviously, aging veteran there, but we'll take it. He gets the double, and that's going to be important here because Jimmy Rollins up next. He's going to get a single to left field. Was not planning on going home with Markakis, but Chris Davis out there bobbles it. We are going to move over to home and actually score a run there and also get back to first with Jimmy Rollins. Thought about going second, but thankfully we decided not to do that. But we do score the run, tie the game back up at 1, and now here in the 5th inning, Emilio Bonifacio up. He's actually filling in today, or is DHing today, I should say, because obviously in the American League ballpark, you got the DH instead of the pitcher slot. It was kind of a nice, refreshing change, not having to worry about like an automatic out every time the 9-hitter came up. But we do take advantage of his speed as well after a walk. He's going to steal second base, and then Ender Enciarte up. Obviously, our table setter, our leadoff hitter, he's going to kind of dink one to the right side. That's actually going to be good enough for an infield base hit, moving, of course, Bonifacio over to third. So we've guys on first and third with only 1 down for Brandon Phillips, our 2-hitter. Can he deliver for us? Just get a base hit or even a fly ball will do it. Does hit one pretty well right up the middle, though. And, of course, their shortstop, Marcus Semien, there to make a play, tag second, and throw to first for the final out of the inning. Double play, kind of killing our little bit of a rally there and really hurt us, not taking advantage of the situation when we definitely could have. Now here, Jonathan Papelbon on in the 8th inning. Let's see if he can get anything done, and instead he leaves one up for Chris Davis, of all people, to just launch one out. I believe he hit 40 home runs last season, and that's what he does. He's not a great hitter per se. He's a great home run hitter for sure. Like a 250 average type guy that'll hit you like 35 home runs a year. And that's exactly what he did right there. Now 2 down in the 9th, and we actually have a guy on first. We get another walk with Bonifacio. For some reason, he's able to draw a bunch of walks, that time off Santiago Casilla, who's trying to nail this one down. Ender Enciarte up, just needs a base hit to keep this rally going. Gets a solid pitch to hit and actually rips one to the right side. But unfortunately, they grabbed that one over at first. I believe that's Yonder Alonso at first base, snagging it and ending the game number 1 of the series. Here are the end-of-month statistics that actually ended the month of June. We went 12-15, 3.71 ERA, hit 247 with 24 home runs. Okay stats. That record, honestly, is not too bad. I've said it a bunch of times, but I'll say it again. Honestly, if we can, go like 80 and 84, or 80 and 82, I should say, or 81 and 81, something like that, I'll be very happy with this season. So a 12-15 record for a month, really not too bad. A little bit off our pace that I would like to have, but it's not terrible. Now we do get a base hit here in the top of the 2nd inning with Tyler Flowers, and then take a walk with Nick Markakis. So actually have a pretty solid chance at something going here with nobody down. Jace Peterson up right here, filling in for, I believe, Brandon Phillips in this game. And Flowers, we're going to send him. He's not very fast, 32 speed. They cut it off, and actually he's safe at home. Honestly, I thought he was out, but they call him safe and getting the run. Jace Peterson driving him in. Now Chase Darno up, and let's see what he can do. He's actually filling in for, for Brandon Phillips, I should say. It was Chase Darno filling in for him. Peterson's actually just starting at shortstop this game for Jimmy Rollins, but we do get a run off that double play. It is unfortunate that it was a double play, but we'll take the run with a 2-0 lead. R.A. Dickey on the mound, probably been our worst starter throughout the entire season so far, and definitely a guy that I'm, for sure considering trading at the trade deadline, which is very soon. Within an episode or two, you guys will be seeing what we do at the trade deadline, and I've had a lot of great comments and suggestions about what we should do, and R.A. Dickey is definitely one of the guys that is likely going to be shipped out of Atlanta, but he's trying to make one last impression here. Unfortunately, in this fourth inning, they got a couple guys on. We're going to walk Chris Davis. Don't want to give up that 3-run home run. Nobody down. They're looking for a double play, and that's exactly what we get. Ground ball to short. That's an easy double play. They do get a run off of it, but it really helps our chances in this game and giving us a good shot there to get out of that inning, which is exactly what we do. Now here in the 6th inning, Freddy Freeman, who's been on a tear lately, and he does it once again, this time an absolute rip to center field. Thought it was going to get off the wall. Instead, he gets a little bit over the wall for a home run to center field. Freddy Freeman has been killing it lately, pretty much been the biggest bright spot on the team, especially with Dansby Swanson out. Freeman really showing that he is still the face of the Braves franchise. Now Matt Kemp hitting 4th has really been a solid bright spot as well for us. He hits a home run back to back with Freeman. Very impressive. 2 home runs, 2 solo home runs, giving us a 4-1 lead. Now R.A. Dickey still on here in the 8th inning, pitching a great game with 2 down in the 8th. But Rajai Davis hits one to the left side. That's going to be a base hit, just a little bit too tough to make that play. Davis with great speed. We do have a wild pitch next, so he moves over to second base, and then the next man up gets a base hit to left field. Kemp, I wish he fielded that by like charging the ball instead of kind of fielding it as if he was just trying to throw it in lackadaisically. Maybe had a chance at Rajai if he charges it. Instead, he scores. Marcus Semien with the RBI, and now we bring in Arodys Vizcaíno, and he strikes out Chris Davis. A huge strikeout right there as we're only up by 2. So if he hits a home run right there, tie game, and that would have been bad. But Jim Johnson here for the save. He's going to get that ground ball to second base. Chase Darno over to first, and that will do it for the ball game. We take the victory 4-2. R.A. Dickey with a fantastic game. 7 2/3, only 2 earned runs. Really impressive game, but like I said, probably one of the last games he'll ever pitch for the Braves here. We'll see how many more starts he gets. I don't know when I'm going to pull the trigger on a potential trade, and I'm not even sure who I might get, but let me know down in the comments down below who you think I should target at the trade deadline. Definitely some kind of prospects, or at least a young player that we can hopefully snag. But Bartolo Colon on the hill here for us. Andrew Triggs on for the Oakland Athletics, but Bartolo kind of having a down year as well, 4.78 ERA, and also a guy that I likely will be shopping at the deadline. So, of course, let me know what you think I should do with both him and R.A. Dickey. But they get a double right here. Rajai Davis just killing me all series. Really impressed with his speed, 94 speed. Just really, really nice leadoff hitter. Obviously, played with the Cleveland Indians before, but look at this play right here. So they get a base hit down the left field line. I throw it into second base because I thought there's no way he's going home. Instead, I try to throw home, and I probably had him out at second base before he tags him, though. Brandon Phillips pulls up, throws it home, and before you know it, they score a run, and I don't even get any outs. So it was just kind of a crazy play, really weird, and definitely not ideal at all. They do get a double right here, but the guy thankfully had to hold up at second base, Semien that was, and he moves over to third but instead of scoring. Next man up, going to ground out to third base. That's only going to score 1 run, though, and keep Chris Davis over at second base. And that's all they get in this inning. Only 2 runs. Honestly, for how kind of weird the inning was and how odd it started, we'll take only 2 runs. But Tyler Flowers getting us 1 back here in the 2nd inning. A launch shot into left field off those steps right there. Always thought this stadium was kind of weird, the O.Co Coliseum or whatever it's called now. Definitely an odd stadium with kind of a weird layout, and definitely definitely kind of weird aesthetically as well. But hey, whatever. We'll take the home run. They do get a nice double here off the wall, and I misplay with Markakis. That's going to allow a run to score. No way that guy was going to score from first base without that misplay. So that's kind of on me there with that 3rd run. Definitely. Honestly just misplayed it. That's just what it is. So Bartolo here trying to work out of this jam. They get a base hit right here, though. Nick Markakis coming up throwing. Thankfully, he charges it, unlike Kemp last time, and we're going to be able to get him at home plate. Very nice play by Nick Markakis. Nice throw as well, and that is going to be the final out of the inning. So moving into the top of the 5th here, Emilio Bonifacio, like he did all series, playing DH and really just killing it for us, making some plays, gets a double right here with that speed. Always nice to get that out on the base pass. If you can get it moving a little bit, you never know what can happen when you have a guy on base like that. Now he's on third, Freddie Freeman up, looking for a home run to tie it. Instead, we get a single right through the middle. We'll take that, get 1 run closer, a 3-2 ball game, and you always have a chance for sure. So here in the top of the 9th, though, Tyler Flowers up. We're still down 3-2. Been a low-scoring game. Casilla on again to try to get another save. Tyler Flowers hits a single to the right side, so that's a base hit right there, and nice to see that. We actually pinch run for him as well. I believe Jimmy Rollins going to come in for him to pinch run and hopefully, avoid a double play. Nick Markakis up, 1-2 count, got to protect the plate. That's exactly what we do. And exactly what we do is a double play. Really not what I wanted to see there. That is, pretty much the worst thing that could have happened for sure. I wanted to at least keep somebody on base. Instead, double play really kills any potential rally we had going. And then we strike out with Jace Peterson on a nice inside slider. And that will do it for the ball game. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. And of course, like I said, let me know what you think I should do with my aging veterans at the deadline. It's coming up very, very soon. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.